Hello everyone, Jeff here with A Taste for Whiskey, and again I have the pleasure to be in the Scotch cave with my good friend Bob here.
Yep.
And I'm telling you what, folks, I'm really excited to sit here and have another episode to talk to you about Scotch, but this time we're going to talk to you a little bit about the regions.
Yeah, but before we get into that, do you have any announcements you'd like to make? Any surprise that's going on?
Oh yeah, we do have so we started, well actually Bob came up with this great idea to start the Muncie Whiskey Scotch Society. Or
Muncie Scotch
Whiskey Society. That's right! There's the flub. But look, if anybody is in the Muncie area and interested in knowing more information and being a part of this, send me a DM and we can talk to you about that and get you the information and go from there.
And another special surprise? Jeff and Jeff's going to be going with me next May to the Festival of Malt and Music on Islay. It's called Feis Ila, and we're going to be there for a week, and during that week we will visit and taste at all 9 distilleries on Islay.
I am so thankful. Can't thank Bob enough for getting me involved in this. And I'll tell you what, we're going to capture this on Instagram, so you'll get a chance to be a part of this and join this with us. I am so excited, Bob. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful trip.
So that might be a good intro into this, but first, what are we drinking?
Yeah, so we are drinking some GlenDronach 15-year, a nice sherry-finished dram here. And I got to tell you, on the nose, it's just the fruit. I just absolutely love this. One of my favorite distilleries. One of my favorite scotches.
It's delicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's delicious. Which, then, and I'll point this out. This is the areas, the Scotch regions in Scotland, the Scotch regions. When I mentioned Islay, we're going to be going down here to Islay. That's one of the 5, I say there's 6 regions. The GlenDronach is up here in the Highlands, right up here in the Highlands. So to give you the 6 regions, we have Islay, we have this little region down here, Campbellton, which has Springbank and Glen Scotia are the 2 most prominent. There's a 3rd distillery down there, but those are the 2 there. This darker area is the lowlands. If you've ever had any of the lowlands, Auchentoshan is probably one of the more famous ones. Then we have the highlands, which is this big orange area up here that encompasses a lot of different distilleries. And then within the highlands, and it used to be actually called the Highlands region, but they've segmented off, is Speyside. And Speyside is where 40-45% of all Scotch is distilled, all the biggies.
In that little bitty area.
Little bit. It's like driving from Muncie to Indianapolis. That would be Speyside. You got the big ones. You got Macallan's. You got Glenfiddich. You got Glenlivet. You've got Balvenie. You got Aberlour. They're all right in there. So those would be the 5 regions.
Okay.
I argue, though, that there should be 6 regions, and the 6th region should be the islands. So they include in the traditional regions the islands as part of the Highlands, but the islands, I think, should be separated because of a maritime characteristic that they have. So 5 regions: Islay, Campbelltown, Lowlands, Highlands, Speyside. My 6th region, the islands.
That is fantastic. And so here's the thing. We want to talk to you a little bit more about these regions. So stay tuned as we go into another segment where we're actually going to break each one of these down, where we're going to spend time on each one of these regions. Right, Bob?
Absolutely. And we're going to start with the islands in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, Slàinte, everybody.
Slàinte Var.